it's created a culture where everybody is excited with what they're doing in their small groups, within their classrooms, and seeing success in every child.
And I'm thrilled that EAs were asked to participate in that. And I think it's important for all staff members to know as much as we can about all students. We may not be working with them this year, but next year we might be working with them. And so it's good to have that background information.
School community really comes together through the CRM because I feel really listened to, and I feel that I can ask for help when I need it, and that I have a trust with the people I work with.
As an EA, I appreciate being involved in some of the decisions that are made about the kids, and we work as a team and supporting one another. We bounce ideas off each other, so what may not work for one student might work for another.
Having more conversations more often with my Div 2 team. These conversations just seem to take place naturally as we are brainstorming ways to help our kiddos, and it really helps solidify our relationship as a Div 2 team.
About the CRM has been an exceptional opportunity to collaborate with my peers. I, as an EA, have never been invited to participate in such discussions. I have collaborated and met with teachers during school and after school to touch base on our students.
We are moving from collegial kinds of, niceties to a place of more true collaboration.
So you know who on staff has which skills and who I can go to if I'm having a specific problem, like whether it's reading comprehension or if it's math. I can go and talk to somebody who's had similar problems, and then we can come up with a solution together.
Model is it really holds the teachers accountable for every student's learning. There shouldn't be a student that falls through the cracks. And if we come to a student that's struggling and the strategies that we've come up with aren't working, we can use the collective wisdom of the entire group and come up with a different strategy, and over the 6 or 8 weeks we can see if that student is improving academically. We can use the STAR data, we can use the Fountas and Patel levels to see if we're actually making some differences.
So I had a group who was struggling with comprehension, and I had tried a variety of tools and none of them seemed to be working, so I went to one of my colleagues and watched her do guided reading to see if I was missing something. And then I also had Tamara come in to model in some strategies.
Meetings, we discuss and utilize the information from each student to provide them with the best education that we can for each one of them.
Able to access many different professionals this year because of our collaborative response meetings. Some of those were our Elk Island consultants, like our assistive tech team or our reading, our literacy and numeracy consultants. And we were also able to think of different technological tools that we can use to help kids based out of those meetings. Using Grammarly with some of our students. We also did some work on Read Write for Google.
The collaboration meetings really helped me be able to provide wraparound service for the students and their families. By being able to hear what the concerns were from the teachers.
Response model because I find that it gives me responsibility. So after we leave the team meetings, I have something that I need to get done and I have a job to do, and so I take pride in taking that ownership and making sure that I'm following through so that my team can then be successful.
There was a group of us that was able to present at our staff meetings. I helped to run the meetings, and I really felt like it gave us the opportunity to take a good leadership role in the school.
It has exposed me to different experiences like planning for activities for staff meetings and even thinking of creative, budget-friendly ways to timetable for team meetings and collaboration. And then of course, just the actual process of leading staff through different processes like developing team norms.